For the third time in less than a year, the Supreme Court has clarified that it is the Chief Justice of India alone who has the power as master of the roster, and that he alone is the person who can decide which cases are heard by which judges in the Supreme Court of India. Now, we've seen a certain degree of concern over this for a long time, whether it was the judges' press conference in January which expressed concerns about which cases were being assigned to which judges. We saw last year in November this whole situation began when there were questions about whether the Chief Justice of India should be actually deciding which judges would hear cases which potentially involved him, given that there was the concern that he might be involved in these medical bribery cases. This was clarified, however, by the Supreme Court back then, by the CJI in a constitutional bench judgment, and then again in the Ashok judgment, that no, it is the Chief Justice alone who gets to decide what happens. Now, former Law Minister Shanti Bhushan had actually filed a petition saying that, okay, even if the Chief Justice of India is the master of the roster, why not have this power sort of circumscribed by certain rules, ensure that it is supposed to follow certain guidelines, and that instead of the Chief Justice alone making decisions, these should be made by the collegium, which is the senior-most 5 judges of the Supreme Court as a whole. This petition, however, has been dismissed now by the Supreme Court, which has again clarified by two judges, Justice A.K. Sikri and Ashok Bhushan, have clarified that no, the Chief Justice's power is his alone, it's his power to decide. He doesn't have to be bound by any sort of guidelines, and you cannot afford to have 5 judges having to sit together to make these administrative decisions, where the whole point of having a CJI is that he does this in sort of a streamlined fashion. So they've said that not only is the Chief Justice supposed to have his own discretion, that he is also not supposed to be doing this in consultation with others. Since this is the third time now that the Supreme Court has heard this, one would probably expect that this is the end of the decision, that there will be no further questioning of it. However, there do remain concerns about giving the CJI the power to decide who will actually hear cases where he might actually still be involved, which is what these decisions have held, and the propriety of this in terms of principles of natural justice, which include that a person cannot be a judge in their own cause.